My student loans because I needed to get the information to someone, and I started with $80,000. I have been paying for 10 years. Last year I paid $6,000 lump sum because that's really the only way to get it low. That took it down to $76,000 after I'd been paying for 9 years. The grand total is I have paid $120,000 and I still owe $76,000. I think I might be late to the game learning about this. Student loans are really messed up.
And that seems to be quite the common tale I see on social media with so many folks out there suffering from student loans. The debts have gotten so big and ballooned by these interest rates. But what's become more problematic is people have sat in forbearance for so long from post-COVID, and these interest rates are now kicking back up, and people are starting to see what compounding interest is all about, and not for the good side of it. It's actually going against them, which is really brutal. I will say this in closing. This is a tough video to watch, and there are many people out there probably in her same shoes suffering from these student loans. The best advice I can tell anyone, the only person that's going to save you is you. When you signed for that note for that student loan, that was you. You took out that debt. You're going to have to find a way to eliminate and pay that debt off, because unfortunately there's no hero or superhero coming to save you at the end of this story. The only person, like I said, it's going to be you to save you. So stop kicking the can down the road. Stop sitting there like an ostrich in the sand like this is just going to disappear, because the interest is going to continue to accumulate day in and day out against you. And so the faster you could pay this debt off, the better your life's going to be. And I understand life is hard. The job market's tough. The inflation is high. The only thing I can tell you from my experience, because I came out of the Great Recession and I had student loans, you have got to live way below your means. Places that I lived, most people would say I would never have lived there. I had to do that. Any way I could cut my housing down, my transportation down, I found ways to do it. All while paying my debts and finding ways to continue to save money to grow in investments. This is the only way to do it. I'm sorry, there's no really other blueprint than having to just save and go on beans and rice, as Dave Ramsey says. This is the one thing that I agree with Dave Ramsey. If you are in debt, you have got to get out of it, and the only way to do it is through hard, brutal, earned income, and that's by the labor of your own hands. So if you have these student loans, see this story and keep it in your mind and know that the interest rate is ticking against you every day. Don't let it do that. Do not play the victim. Get out, pay this debt, so you can then focus on saving and reinvesting in your future, because it's only going to get harder if you continue to delay this. That's all I got. See you on the next one.